An upbeat review from Foxtel would be welcome news to its shareholder Telstra, and a wholly owned subsidiary of Telstra, Sensis Limited, also painted a positive future today. The directories business has gone digital and released its strategy in the evolving advertising world for SMEs in particular. I spoke earlier with the Chief Executive of Sensis Limited, Bruce Akhurst. Bruce Akhurst, welcome to the programme.
Nice to be here with you.
Let's go to Yellow Pages first and the digital growth that's happened, people using now online instead of going to the physical yellow book. What's the story?
Well, we're seeing very strong growth in our digital products. Both online and mobile is up about 50% year on year. Very strong. Interestingly, though, we still get about 8.9 million searches per week in our print products, so they're well used too.
Has it actually helped grow your customer base?
We're seeing a very strong uptake in customers in digital, and there's some very interesting products there for the future. What we're about is providing leads, providing customers to the small business operators around Australia, and that's a very good business for us.
You say in your presentation that SMEs are now facing a digital dilemma. What did you mean by that?
Well, what I mean is that small businesses are finding it very complicated to know how to deal with all of the digital opportunities out there. What do they do with Google? How do they manage their websites? What do they do with search engine marketing? What do they do with their online operations? All of this is very, very complex, and it's getting more complex all the time. Are they in social media? Do they have a web presence on the iPhone? Are they in iPads? So our opportunity is to make all of that complexity simple for small business, and that's basically the proposition that we're taking to them now.
How should SMEs measure their return on investment in the internet, if I can put it like that?
Yes, what we're doing is fundamentally measuring how many leads come to small businesses, whether it comes from your website, whether it comes from Yellow Pages print, whether it comes from Yellow Pages online. What you need to know as a small business is how many leads you're getting. Not just clicks, not just page impressions, not just eyeballs, how many actual customers are coming through the door. So the new Yellow Pages proposition we're taking to market brings all of that to life. It shows you what return you're getting for the advertising dollar you're spending with us in terms of customers coming through the door.
You say that 85% of SMEs don't actually use social media in your survey, but isn't that also the big challenge for Sensis? I mean, is there a really big Facebook presence with Yellow Pages? I don't think so, and Twitter is also pretty thin, really.
Yeah, look, social media is just a booming phenomenon. A few years back, nobody really had much to do with social media. It's now the new word-of-mouth media that's out there in the community. So it's growing. The business monetisation model really hasn't developed yet, but when it does, when it provides leads to customers, we'll be there and we'll manage all of that too for our small business customers around Australia.
This is, though, the real challenge, isn't it, for Sensis and Yellow Pages in particular, that you've got these other search engines and you've got blogs, you've got feedbacks, you've got recommendations, which is offering perhaps a lot more than Yellow Pages can offer at the moment.
Well, no, because we're actually working with Google, we're working with Bing, Yahoo, all of these other mechanisms for bringing leads to customers. So it's actually providing a huge opportunity for Yellow Pages. We're not just a print directory anymore. We are a fully comprehensive, one-stop shop digital operation as well.
So will you be looking at keeping Yellow Pages as it is, or would you look at potentially adding bolt-ons?
We will look at adding bolt-ons. We've just recently bought a business called Quotify, which provides leads for our customers as well. So if you want a quote, if you want a plumber, for example, you can go to Quotify and maybe get 3 quotes for the job you're looking for. So we'll continue to build out that type of capability, those sorts of products that are useful to our small business customers.
Your overall forecast for this year, 2011, shows revenues are predicted to be down, and also your earning before tax down in the high single digits. What is driving that?
Well, what's driving this, Ticky, is a decline in print. Print is no longer the growth engine it was, and this transition into this digital world. So what we're predicting for the next 2 or 3 years is a decline in print, but a steep increase in digital. At some point, digital will outstrip print and will return to growth, and we think that's about 3 years out from now.
You've obviously got a big focus on costs. I understand that 120 redundancies went through in February. Are there any more to come?
What we're doing is equipping our team, our sales force, all of the people within Sensis to operate in this digital world. So it is unfortunate when we have redundancies, but we will be continuing on with our workforce, training them, equipping them, being, just fantastic, providing services for the small businesses right across Australia.
Bruce Akhurst, thank you very much for joining us on the programme.
Thank you very much.